Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you could hit that subscribe button down below and leave a comment down below, letting me know that you subscribe to my channel if you would, and give me that thumbs up, share, and hit that bell. Like I always say on my channel, it helps out a lot and helps my channel keep growing. So if you could do that for me, please. Okay, the AP Top 25 came out, and nothing has changed as far as the top two. You still got Alabama holding down the #1 spot. Now I know I've heard a lot of people say that being as Alabama and Florida was a close, tight game, would that possibly move Georgia up to #1 over Alabama? But there was no way they gonna move Georgia up to 1 and Alabama 2. The only way I see Alabama moving from that #1 spot and dropping is gonna be if whoever plays them in the SEC championship and beats them, then they'll drop out of that #1 spot. 3's Oregon, 4 is Oklahoma. So Oklahoma, after their win over the weekend, they jump back up in the top 5. And then after that, you got #5 Iowa, #6 Penn State. Now should Penn State, I don't know, should they have moved to #6? You play the SEC team at home, and that game also was tight, and Auburn had a chance to win that game in Happy Valley at the last minute, but failed to do so. Now, I don't know if they should be #6. I mean, you almost lost at home. A tight game, I don't know about that one. Then, after Penn State, you have Texas A&M #7. Cincinnati #8. Now, I could see Cincinnati jumping up in the top 5. Cincinnati's looking good this year. You got Clemson at #9. Clemson at #9? You barely beat Georgia Tech. #9. The way their defense and their offense played, and you struggled against Georgia Tech, the Flying Yellow Jackets. I don't think they deserve to be #9 at all. If anything, Ohio State should have been #9. But they're #10. Then you got Florida 11. Ole Miss 13. Iowa State 14. BYU 15. Arkansas 16. Now, could I see Arkansas higher than that? Yeah. I think Arkansas should be higher than 16. 17, you got Coastal Carolina. 18, Wisconsin. 19, Michigan. 20, Michigan State. 21, North Carolina. 22, Fresno State. 23, Auburn. 24, UCLA. And 25, Kansas State. And there's some questionable rankings in this top 25 to me. To me, I'm still looking at Clemson, and they shouldn't be number 9 to me. They should be lower than number 9. Ohio State should be above Clemson. And I could actually see Florida above Clemson. And the way Florida played Alabama Saturday, I believe they got a better defense than Clemson. Now, getting into the schedule for this weekend, for Saturday, there's a few games in here I want to talk about. Southern Miss at number 1, Alabama. Georgia at Vandy. Arizona at Oregon. West Virginia at Oklahoma. Colorado State at Iowa. Texas A&M at Arkansas. Clemson at North Carolina State. And Tennessee at Florida. There's a few of these games Saturday. It ain't even gonna be a game. It's Southern Miss at Alabama. You're playing in Gump Stadium. That's not gonna be a game. Now, that will be a blowout. Alabama will blow Southern Miss out. By far. Georgia at Vandy. So, we're going to the Anchormans. The Anchormans. You carry an anchor on the field. The Commodores. I know we're playing them in Vandy. That ain't gonna be a game. Georgia's defense is too strong. Offense is better than Vandy's. Georgia's gonna push them all over the field without a question. And then you got Texas A&M at Arkansas. And tell you the truth, I could see Arkansas pulling this game out. The way they've been playing the past couple Saturdays, I could really see them taking down Texas A&M. That offense they got looks good. Now I'm going to tell you, Sam Pittman has turned that team around from last year. And I know we was in the COVID era last year. But I'm going to tell you, he's got them boys playing some ball. Then you got Clemson at North Carolina State. North Carolina State could pull this one out. Old Sweeney man barely beat the Yellow Jackets. Well, I'm looking for North Carolina State to pull this one out. And you got Tennessee at Florida. I don't know if Tennessee's going to beat anybody in the SEC this year. The only ones they will beat is Vanderbilt, the Commodores. But you playing in the swamp, and the way Florida held up against Alabama, I don't see Tennessee getting past them. Tennessee's got a long road ahead of them this season. And I'll tell you, that could even be a blowout. West Virginia at Oklahoma. Oklahoma win that game. I think they got the better weapons than what West Virginia has. So there's gonna be some good games this weekend. There's gonna be a lot of blowouts. There's gonna be some tight games, close games. The Southern Miss at Alabama. And Tennessee at Florida. Then will be 2 blowout games. And then Georgia at Vandy. Boy, they scheduled these games on a good weekend. But it's like I said, the top 25 rankings, there's just some questionable rankings in there. Some of them teams shouldn't even be ranked where they are. Some of the teams should be ahead of other teams, in my opinion. Now, if you have a different view, feel free to leave a comment down below in the comment section, and I'll get to it as soon as I see it. I will respond. But like I said, hit that subscribe button and then leave a comment down below to let me know that you subscribe to my channel. Give me that thumbs up, like, share, and hit that button. I would greatly appreciate it. It helped me out a lot. I appreciate everybody that tunes in, watches my channel. Before I go, I just want to say, appreciate you. Go Dogs.